The report shows Louisville is seeing one of its sharpest drops in gun violence in years.
In 2025, the city saw the fewest number of shooting victims in more than a decade, and officials say that is thanks to the mayor's Safe Louisville plan.
Addie Miners joins us live to explain what's driving the drop and the hurdle that still remains. Addie?
Hey, Vicki. Hey, Rick. Yeah, the mayor says those numbers are encouraging, but one challenge that he still wants to tackle is to help people feel more safe in their own communities.
This didn't happen by accident. This is thanks to a coordinated and comprehensive effort.
And that effort is by every person that stood behind Mayor Craig Greenberg on Tuesday. That's when he announced homicides were down 22% in 2025 and non-fatal shootings fell 28%.
I am never going to be satisfied. Chief Humphrey is never going to be satisfied. There's always going to be work to do to continue to reduce the amount of crime in our community.
The mayor credits the drop to his Safe Louisville initiative. Launched in 2025, it focuses on prevention, intervention, and enforcement with an overall goal to bring shootings down at least 15%. One of the biggest improvements came in the city's sustained focus improvement areas, where overall shootings fell 59%.
We are fixing streetlights, towing abandoned vehicles, removing graffiti, and all of these efforts together as a group have made a difference.
LMPD has stepped up its presence in SFI areas as well, both in enforcement and in general visibility. Chief Paul Humphrey says officers are also working directly with community members to address concerns.
We can talk about public safety all day. Public safety is something that many of the people up here give to you. But community safety is the next step. It's how are we working with the community to keep people safe, to make people feel safe.
While shootings and homicides are both down, the report did find that people's sense of safety across the city hasn't changed. But Mayor Greenberg says as crime decreases, he hopes more people will venture out into the community.
People will see for themselves that they are safe, that they can feel safe, they can enjoy themselves in ways that they didn't even know they could in this community, and hopefully that word will spread.
Now, while the mayor says he is happy with last year's numbers, he says going forward there is still plenty more work to be done. In fact, he would like to have shootings reduced by at least 15% every single year until 2030. Now, I asked him more specifically, what are you interested in trying to focus on this year in 2026? And he told me he would like to see a reduction in property crime across neighborhoods all across the city. Reporting live, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.